Let's get to it.
Well, since we were speaking, go ahead.
You already know where I'm
Speaking
at.
about
Man.
speaking about basketball and Ja.
Yeah, man. You already know where I'm at with it.
Man.
It's weird, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Lakers, man. Shout out to the Lakers.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to the Memphis Grizzlies. Shout out to South Carolina. But my nigga Ja, he think he in the same NBA as Youngboy, bro. Yeah. That's the kicker. He in the same NBA as Youngboy. And it's always some Youngboy he jamming when he want to get a pistol. Yeah. If y'all don't know, if y'all don't remember, you know, John Morant, he had the baby pistol, got suspended for like 8 games. He got suspended. He said, you know what? I'm going to get a bigger gun this time.
I was just going to say that nigga upgraded, bro. They weren't going to talk about him this time.
Yeah, he said y'all going to talk about it. I got a bigger gun this time. Fucking around play with me. It's a parade inside my city ad. But Ja got caught with a gun recently on well, he flashed it on live. It's time it wasn't his live, but it was his friend's live. We'll get into, you know what I'm saying, how we think about that, but thoughts on Ja right now. What's up?
At some point, for me, like we already been through this. You know what I'm saying? Like we done been through the situation as far as him having a gun, and not even saying that he was intentionally trying to put it online, but it came online. We all seen it. The world seen it. Right. At some point, it's like they gonna come down hard on him this time for shit show. Oh, that's I don't think he gonna get a slap on the wrist this time.
He getting about 50 games for sure.
Cause it's like I know his pops or whatever mentor that's around him. Hey, bro, get your shit together. You got to stop hanging around them niggas that you hang around, or you got to stop thinking the way that you thinking. Some got to change on some shit in order for you to be the person that you want to be. And I don't think that's really clicking with him. You steady doing the same shit over and over and over. Well, it's the second time, but nigga, it only took one time.
It's the second time it was on camera.
Exactly.
All them stories they've been saying he done flashed the gun at the mall security officer. Like, I think he showed the little 17-year-old boy a gun after he pieced him up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, Ja, you got to figure that shit out.
Facts.
And, I mean, this the second time in 6 months, or the second time this year, right? Second time this year. We only 5 months into the year. It's like the 4th or 5th incident we done heard about that just second on camera. The 4th we seen, like, we've heard about. We've been hearing about this over and over for Ja, and it's like, you a suburban kid, bro.
Facts.
You a suburban dude. And ain't nothing wrong with that, but just embrace that shit. Chill with some white, but is it bad I'd rather that nigga get caught snorting some powder?
Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. I'd rather him have a gun than the powder, bro. Nah, you can flash as many guns as you want to. Fuck the powder, bro.
Get caught with some powder or something, man. All the millionaires do that. But because it puts I was gonna say, like, it puts a certain stigma on our people.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas get money and they still wanna be what our rap music does.
Facts.
And rap music don't be talking about doing coke. So now, like, you couldn't be able to blame fucking niggas snoring powder on rap music. Now it's making him look bad, it's making the community look bad, and it's making rap music look bad. And I mean, Youngboy already been that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think rap music always look bad in the public perception.
And this gives them ammo.
It does, for sure.
Gives them ammo.
Because you have a whole different side of it. Like, y'all, this nigga grew up totally different, and this how your music affect, you know, the communities over there. Niggas that have millionaires. This is a millionaire.
Niggas do what they want to do once they get what they got. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do what you want when you popping. But Ja got to really work on himself. Like, really realize, bro, you not a rapper. And maybe something got to take him to the hood and just see how shit really is. Scare that nigga straight or something, bro. Because I can't deal with seeing him do this over and over. And you was just about to be the face of the NBA.
Facts.
They're not gonna let that happen.
That should have done dollars. They finna get it. I ain't gonna say they gonna get him out the paint, but
he just lost 40 M's just because of what happened with
the last time.
Yeah, 39 M's. So imagine, you know what I'm saying? Imagine what he gonna lose this time.
Right.
And now this right before he signed his extension. So now they might, you know, I don't know what they're gonna. Maybe
you know how them white people is. They gonna find a way to try to hold it against them. Like you egging towards it. They go, and it's like, it's rightfully so because he put himself in the situation. But it's like,
ain't no but.
I feel like, yeah, it is to me. I feel like, personally, it's an overreaction. That's for the second time, but it's the fact that he did it before. Because it's like, that half a second glimpse of this nigga with this gun is really on his homies and it's on him too. But I feel like it's on your homies too because they supposed to be looking out for you.
But he knew he was on camera, and And
he was
still,
smiling.
He
and
was
having
smiling
fun.
like, yeah. At first, with the whole video, it was like, all right, yeah, we chilling. Oh, even the homie could have picked up the blick, and he did the 2 fingers because that's way safer. This nigga picked up the blick and
because he was turned up.
And Buddy, his homeboy was turned up too, and he probably actually lived that life.
Buddy tried to put the camera down real quick. That's
he
why
did because he know that nigga's tripping.
That's why I said it's like kind of. He did do it before, but it's like reaching like a motherfucker because it's like half a second. That half a second is influencing these kids, nigga. These kids.
Well, you see what the lyrics did to Ja.
Let me speak my point. Y'all said a lot. Now I was quiet.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm saying like we really gonna get real about it. Niggas talking about with this nigga that have a second him flashing that gun gonna do to these kids. Nigga, these kids listen to the same shit this nigga listen to.
Exactly the point.
That's the whole point.
You see what the music did to him?
Man, hey man, I feel you. I'm just saying. Motherfuckers be overreacting to that.
Is it an overreaction if this is a pattern now?
I feel like it's overreaction for the second time. Like,
why
he wasn't on his live.
What is it an overreaction?
His homie turned the camera on him, which was stupid.
He was on the camera most of the time, and he didn't have a gun in his hand. His homie noticed. He's like, yo, you picked up the blick. All right, let me turn this off real fast.
Like, if I'm really being real, what's wrong with this nigga having a fucking gun? But I guess if you trying to like,
it's not.
He's in the NBA. That's the only thing. Because I guess the rules is fitting around the NBA ever since the Gilbert Arena shit popped off.
No, there's nothing wrong with having a gun. It's all about you brandishing it on camera for no reason. A gun is made for protection. It's not a fucking necklace or an accessory. And that's what that nigga treats it. And that's what that nigga treats the gun like, an accessory.
And the whole rap culture, bro, niggas glorify having guns.
And where do rap niggas come
Everybody
from?
listen to rap music,
Where do
bro.
rap niggas come from? The hood.
Bro,
what niggas actually need.
I'm not trying to debate you. I'm just saying how I feel.
I know, and I'm telling you, I disagree.
And I'm saying like, and you know niggas, and it's like, and you can't just say like a nigga have a gun in the suburbs like a nigga soft, because you knew niggas in the suburbs that didn't pop guns.
I know that nigga never popped a gun until he.
I don't know what that nigga did done.
Come on, man.
All I'm saying is, I just want the young nigga to get some money. And I ain't trying to, and I'm like, bro.
He got 200 M's, and
the shit is really sick. Like, I just don't want to see the nigga get into no trouble. Because it's like.
Hold up.
And it's little shit. It's little subtle shit that's really just fucking.
That's not little and subtle, bro. These are decisions that a nigga is making. And the whole world, he sat down on TV and said, I hold myself accountable for this. So, one, you know that what you did, fuck the music, fuck everything. You know what you did this one time was wrong for your brand, for your money. You knew that, right? You gonna go back and do it again?
It ain't like he spent some time in between. It's like a couple months, bro.
Nah, bro, come on. There's no way possible that you can say, I want that nigga. Do he want to get money for himself?
Man,
fuck with how you feel and fuck how I feel and fuck how he feel. But do he want to get money for himself? Do he want to?
The nigga gonna get money.
He gonna get money.
He got money.
Yeah, that's
what
I'm saying. It's not like he gonna be missing some money.
He is.
40 M's. He is. 40 M's is a lot of money.
Why would I want to give
the All NBA team
as a big company? Why would
he ain't make the All NBA team?
All I'm saying is this.
No, just answer the question.
Because
that's money. You get money for making the NBA All NBA, right?
I'm saying,
that's what it cost him the 40
This is where it costs him mostly is more than just that they talking like it's just influencing the children. Like, that's why I call bullshit. I'm saying it affects more on the back end because these motherfuckers could hold that shit against you, even though it was half a second and it was a snapshot of what somebody got of the actual situation. They could hold that against you as leverage when it comes to negotiating, be like, hey, man, we don't know, but we want you on our team because you know you
put himself in that position, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
the reason why they say
this is gateway. This is like baby steps.
The reason why they say it affects the kids because, in my belief, it's like if I go and tell you, oh, I want you to do Gatorade commercials, right?
Powerade.
It's a Powerade. I was just.
Yeah, he lost the Powerade deal.
If you're doing a Powerade commercial, oh, that's Ja Morant. That's Ja Morant. You know these kids on TikTok all day. Not only do Ja Morant, they looking at Ja Morant in the light of, oh, he the Powerade guy, but they also looking at Ja Morant as that's the nigga that hoop that got the guns and shit.
Yeah.
That's influence. No matter how you want to put it, it's influence. Why would I want you to be behind my brand? And you showing a negative tone that's looked at as a negative tone in life, and you got Youngboy playing in the background
for the second straight time,
and everybody know what that nigga's about. He went and did a whole interview talking about, I don't want to promote gun violence and all this shit. And nigga, all your music is the same, damn near. Not all of it, but you know what it promotes.
And then you going. Like that's another thing with Young. We'll get into Youngboy.
So I guess it's at the end of the day, the only thing I see wrong with it is he's fucking up his money with the NBA. All that extra shit.
No, the brands
I don't see nothing wrong with because it's like niggas because he's fucking up his bag. But it's like everybody turned the fucking blind eye. Like like nigga, cause like it's pushing society for you to have guns. And everybody glorify this music, and everybody with it. Either you with it or you not, bro. Cause niggas would be jamming that same shit, and then they turn their back on this nigga and say like, "Oh man, you ashamed. You shouldn't be doing that."
Can we
niggas
agree?
Be doing the same shit?
Can we agree that rappers and basketball players are different and come from different
lifestyles? The only thing I'm feeling like is he's fucking up his bag.
I'm just asking you a question, bro. I'm just asking you a question. Dude, can we agree?
The rules are different.
Are the lifestyles different too?
I'm gonna say the rules is different.
But are the lifestyles different or are they the same?
I don't know.
I think we gotta agree to disagree on this one.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, all that shit, of course, lifestyle's different. One's traveling on the road for shows, other one travel for basketball games. But I'm looking at it like...
and one they're going to private school.
They both getting millions. But they're both getting millions of dollars. It's young niggas that's influenced because they growing up like this, bro. This nigga probably been jamming this type of music, and then he just getting that money. He bumped his head. You know, he got in trouble that first time. The second time is unexcusable, but
But you giving excuses.
It's not it's just like I just look at the fact like it's sick that half a second clip. Literally a half a second, bro.
So that's a half a second. He could have just kept the gun down. So that half a second,
like really influencing kids.
Life by decision. Yeah, fucking right.
Man, that half a second is getting that nigga getting them niggas an excuse to not give this nigga the bag that he deserves.
He gave them the excuse to not give them.
That's the point. He gave them the ammo.
What are you talking about, bro?
If he just leaves the gun in the dashboard like he was in the first 4 seconds of the video, this doesn't happen. He made a big fuck up on that, and you can disagree, you can agree, but he made a fuck up. You can say you disagree, but he fucked up.
Yeah, it's just like because it is accountability.
And I get it as a half second, but
it's accountability. But it's just like what it gets me at is like. It's like I feel like that shit should have never been recorded.
That's fine, but he knew he was on camera. He looked at the camera and he was vibing on the camera. The nigga had his phone right in front of him.
The nigga was vibing, but he didn't know he was on. That's why the homie put the camera down so quick because he was like, "Oh shit, he
probably didn't know. He probably didn't know he was on live. He probably thought it was like a close friends type thing. Blah blah blah. Exactly. He probably didn't, but. You knew you was on camera. You was like, I'm on camera. You know what? Let me go pick up the blick real fast.
Cause the nigga,
that's crazy.
He probably pull the blick out when the camera ain't up. But the fact that
that's the problem.
You know, doing the most, put the camera on him. That he tried to turn that bitch down and save him. But you already did.
So you blaming the homie for trying to save him because he didn't know the nigga was gonna be tripping because the nigga.
I'm blaming all the parties involved. All I'm saying is like
you making excuses.
My thing is like. Shouldn't be recording this shit, bro. If that's how you living,
that's cool.
You dance, you know what I'm saying? And you dancing with pistols and this and that. You got the right to have your guns. But I guess you know it makes sense when y'all say when you put it on the internet, it turns to a whole nother monster. So it's like that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all shouldn't. That's the problem with niggas. Niggas don't lie too much.
That's how far we've come to where you like. It's cool to just vibe with your pistols.
That's crazy.
But hey, that's you niggas, man.
That's nuts. But
man, I see.
Let me just get to my last point. What you about to say? Go ahead, bro.
I don't see nothing wrong.
We can tell that.
Yeah, like if you have your gun, if you having guns, you ain't shooting nobody, you just turned up. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
A gun could go off. Well, anything can happen.
You remember that video? It was some shorty in Galveston and she was playing with the gun, blah, 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 and I'm shooting Buddy in the head on live. Playing with the gun.
Facts.
Just playing, just in the same situation, in the car on live, playing with the car, pow. Now Buddy brain dead.
Facts.
Nah, didn't that bitch point that out at that nigga?
She did.
She was.
That was totally
she was playing with it. It ain't that different. You playing with a gun on live. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes.
All you get clout.
That's
the second part of it all. To me, is just why you got to be on live.
That's what. Hell yeah.
You gotta let that one go.
Hell yeah. So back to what I was
like.
saying.
What are you gaining from that?
Nothing. But all I'm gonna say is, Ja, you got to get better. You got to do better.
Facts.
All that's cool. You got somebody that's defending you. That's cool. But at the end of the day, you gotta look in the mirror. You gotta understand that I'm worth a bag. I'm a brand. You're a fucking brand. You just got a Nike deal.
Facts.
You just got a Nike signature shoe before AD did.
Crazy.
They put you as they trying to make you the new face of Nike. LeBron's on his way out. Whatever's going on. Paul George is on his way out of Nike. Like that was the biggest shoes. Paul George and Kyrie.
Right.
They pretty much gave him Kyrie's deal when you think about it.
Right.
They dropped Kyrie and gave Ja his signature shoe within a month. But now, They gonna have to call that nigga Pistol Pete, man. Call that nigga Pistol Pete.
Oh shit.
Ja, you got to figure it out.
Facts.
Like he said, yo, the homies got to do better too. The homies got to actually, you got to cut them niggas off, really. Because maybe they influencing you to live this way. Maybe they got a pistol because they in the area that he need to have that motherfucker. And it's so accessible. You're like, oh shit, this look cool on camera.
Facts.
Because that's what, like you said, like the rap music promotes or like music videos promotes and like Youngboy promotes. But it ain't, as a millionaire, you can't be a millionaire and making poverty decisions. You can't do that shit at all. Like no matter how, I mean, and there's some millionaires that have guns, but you don't see them posting it on the net.
Right.
And pretty sure plenty of, like I said last episode, my mama keep that motherfucker. She ain't never got a poster. She took.
I learned at the last podcast.
Yeah.
I learned that my mama towed a pistol around. I didn't know that.
Keep that motherfucker.
But that's because like niggas is really moving safe. Niggas is not. Oh, I'm happy. It's just weird, bro.
I said, like,
especially when you a millionaire. I can see if you going somewhere like you're saying to protect yourself. Yes. Why are you in those type of areas by yourself without security? If that is the case. If that's not the case, you don't need a motherfucking pistol riding in the car with your homeboy, just listening to Youngboy. Like, that's just, you are a professional, bro.
Yeah, this motherfucker's like...
I don't post to drink. At my job, bro, I don't post to drink and drive. What I look like bringing a motherfucking bottle or a beer in my motherfucking cooler, knowing that I can fuck up what I got going on. It just doesn't make sense. You can put it on whoever, you can put it on, but my girl accidentally packed it for me. I posted looking at my, hey, I can't do that, mama.
Fact.
You gotta be self-aware, bro. We can put it on the homeboy, we can do all that shit, but at the end of the day, nigga, you the breadwinner, you the nigga that make the money, you gotta be the nigga that think around the corner when you can't see. Simple as that, bro.
That's a bar. That's a bar.
Yeah, man. But I just hope the young nigga keep his nose clean, bro. Cause like
he don't want to.
He don't want to.
That's the thing. He don't want to.
You
want some for a nigga.
He don't even want for himself.
Exactly. It's easy to keep my nose clean, nigga. Don't go to work. Don't go to work drunk.
Shit.
Exactly.
Don't go to work drunk.
That's a fact.
I'm saying, hey,
what the fuck?
I'm just saying, like, cause I'm